Hi guys, it's Olga Heldwein here, and today is my entry to YouTube art journaling hub. In case that you don't know what I'm talking about, just stop the video, check out the description box and start with the first link. I'm really excited to share this one. It's my Queen of Spades, and I will walk you through all the process, and in the meantime I will talk a little bit more about block hub. So I started with diamond shape. It's masked with masking tape because I want to do double stamping. Part of the stamping will be embossed and part of it will be stamped. And I of course forgot about my pad. Under my page I just put a piece of craft foam. It will give me better support and better impressions with the other stamps. My original idea was to make like mirror image, but then I decided to go with, whatever my stamping and my crafting will take me, because it's art journaling and I have a lot of freedom. And I'm really happy how this piece turned in final result. So I'm using different all and create stamps. Those are all my designs. So I really enjoyed working with them. Some of them I used here for the first time. And I wanted to stamp like half of the page on black. Then I removed my masking tape, and to make it easier, you can hit it with heat gun, and then it will unstick from your page without tearing your paper. And then I mask off the outside edges of my diamond, and with magic powder I took off all the static, and again I went with stamping, and this time I will emboss it white with the Ranger and Detail white embossing powder. So while I'm stamping, I will tell you a little bit about our blog hub. So first of all the links you will find in the description box. There is so many, so talented ladies joining this adventure. I'm so excited to be among them. I know that I'm not a journaling expert, but this queen will be first of a series of queen and card inspired journals on my channel. I already pre-filmed and edit all of them. You just need to wait for them until my turn with the assignments will come, and I hope that you will like them. I really make few approaches to art journaling, and I think that I finally find my way to enjoy it. So when I done with my stamping and I embossed everything, it's time to add my queen's face, and this is my face. I really like to play with photo cutouts, and it appears that now I'm again obsessed with her. I have made few artworks with the hair as a main element, and I thought that I will, just incorporate that into my art journals, and I really enjoy this kind of fun. So under my photo, by the way, it's stuck only by the neckline. I decided that I will add hair from thread, but you could still see a lot of paper through it. I didn't want to make it too bulky, so I just scribble a little bit of fake hair under it with my pen. Now I need my queen attributes. Those will be brushes, and again it's all in create stamp, and brushes are designed by very talented by Pasha, and all the links to the products will be in the description box as well. And I also stamped 2 crowns from my set. The same set includes 2 skulls, and I use them in my spades symbol. I drew it on the separate piece of paper, and I make like stencil for myself. Then I stamped my skulls, and I filled all the space inside the spade symbol with different stamps. As you can see, my mask is coming off because I used just 2A glue to adhere them, and I didn't want them to be too sticky, and I'm working here on watercolor paper that make mask really hard to stick. I fill it with different stamp designs and then I cut it off, and I really like this spade symbol. And the one that I have drew on my page, I covered with scribbles. As I'm going for a really messy look and I want a really nice watercolor smash. So I'm using watercolors from 30 knots and a piece of acetate to have, you know, nice watercolor stains. I found out that this technique works the best for me. First, I filled all the elements when I want the most of saturation of my color. It's around my spade symbol, and it doesn't have to be perfect because I will stick the one with skulls on top. And then with piece of acetate, I just smash it around, and you can use your fingers to, you know, push the paint in the direction that you want your stain to go. You can't control it, like totally control it. If you want total control, don't use watercolor because it will not work like this. You have to trust in your paint that it will look really cool. And in this case, I didn't mind a messy look and I wanted a little bit of accidental art, so I also sprinkle a little bit of paint here and there. And to deeper my color, in some areas I added a little bit of scribble stick. It's water soluble stick and you can smudge it with your fingers. You can use it wet, you can use it dry. I really like this medium. I have them for some time, but I haven't any opportunity to use them, and it was actually the first time when I was using it, so I'm playing with them a little bit and checking out which effect I like the most. And I added just a few details to my page. I stick my attributes. Those are brushes that I stamped before, and I will fit one of the crowns. First I was planning to use the first one, but then I thought that the second one looks better with the picture that I choose. And later on my face will get stained from watercolors, and I just changed the photo for exactly the same one just before photos, so you know, it's not a big deal. I have plenty of those photos printed because I made few pages in similar style, with similar idea. I really like to play with photo cutouts. So to add some details and bring back the contrast, I used white Posca pen on some details with my brushes, as well on the Q symbol for Queen, of course. First I planned to leave it gray, but it didn't stand out so well, so I thought that white will be a really good choice. And I really like this contrast between black, gray, and white. They stand out really nicely on this manila shade of paper that I'm working here on my art journal. And after adding those details, I'm just framing my pages because still everything have to be framed. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I just have to frame everything. It gives me the feeling that it's finished when I'm drawing the frame all around. I know that it's the last step. So yeah, thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed this journal page and you will step by for some more. And I leave you with some photos and close-ups, and at the end of the video there will be a link for the next person in the blog hub. So check out all the links, check out all the videos, because girls made such an amazing job. You will really enjoy this blog hub. Of course, big shout out to our sponsors. You have an opportunity to win those amazing prizes, and all the info you will find in the description box. And if you hear from the previous person, thank you so much for hopping by. If you are my subscriber and it's the first video that you see, just go to the description box and click the first link to hop along from the first one. So thank you so much. Have a nice day and see you with the next one. Bye.